Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Today I'm going to make another one of these cake mixes. Yes, sirree, Bob. But I'm going to make it a little different today. I'm still going to use my Hamilton Beach to bake it in, but I'm going to chop up some nuts, and I'm going to chop up some of these York peppermint patties, and I'm going to mix each cake layer separately, and then I'm going to add it to the baking pan to try to make a swirl cake. So we're going to see how that works out. But I'm going to follow the package directions exactly on the back, and I'm going to make the two separate layers and then pour them into the pan. So let me get those cake layers mixed up, and I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm also going to chop this up, and I'm going to chop these nuts up, so I'll have everything ready. Almost forgot to tell you, this is pecans, English walnuts, and almonds, and that's what I'm going to chop up. Okay, y'all, my nuts crunched up just fine there, but those York peppermint patties, I had them in the freezer, and I used my little mini food processor here to crunch them up, and it didn't do too good, but I'm going to stick them back in the freezer until I'm ready to use them. Well, look at that mess, won't you? I just spilled some of the cake. I swear. Okay, I've got the red layer and the green layer, and I'm going to divide the nuts between these two containers of cake batter and mix them up. Okay, so I got the nuts mixed in. I got them divided and mixed in. Now I did spray some you know, that Pam type spray, that no stick spray in there, not because of the pan, but because of I don't have the paddle in there and that little pin down there in the middle. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put maybe about a third of that batter and a third of that batter and a little bit of these crunched up peppermint patties in there. Okay, can you see that? See, I want to try to make like a swirl cake. So I got a little bit of that batter and a little bit of that batter and a little bit of those peppermint things in there. So now I'm going to do another layer, and I'm going to try to put the red over here on this side and the green over there on that side. So there's my second layer. Now I'm going to do my last layer, and I'm going to put the rest of this batter and the rest of that batter in, and then I'm going to put the peppermint, crunched up peppermint things on top. Okay, so there we go. We've got all the batter down in there, and I've got it kind of, you know, mixed up a little bit because I want it to look something like a swirl cake. And then I've got that York peppermint patties there. So now I'm going to put it in the Hamilton Beach bread machine. Okay, now, since I already mixed it up, I don't want to use cake. I want to use bake. So, bake is number 12. There's number 12. That says 1 hour. So, here we go. Now, y'all, I hope that works, because when I put it on Cake Cycle, it takes 2 hours. So, hopefully, that will work. We'll find out in an hour, won't we? Okay, y'all, moment of truth. Ooh, that looks good. So let's get it out of the pan. Now, because I did not use the Cake Cycle, I used just the Bake Cycle, I am going to check it like a regular cake. And even though I've got a little bit of crumb on there, I'm going to say it's done. So I've got to turn it and then turn it again because I want this side up. Well, I only lost a little bit right here. And now I'm going to make a frosting for it. Y'all, I forgot I had this right here. It goes with that cake mix. I'm going to use this instead of making my own frosting. So, and I haven't decided whether I'm going to use those sprinkles or not. So let me frost the cake and we'll be back. So there you go, y'all. That green frosting works out just great considering it's got those York peppermint patties in it. So just a second, I'll cut off a piece here and we'll let Ernie do his official taste test and see what he thinks. Well, y'all, that came out very good. Look at there. Look at there. Nice, good swirl. Very good. Okay. Ernie, come on and do your official taste test here. See what you think. This is like his Father's Day dessert, y'all. Because this is Father's Day. Now remember everything we put in that cake, y'all. We put in the pecans, we put in the English walnuts, we put in the York peppermint patties, we put in the almonds, and we baked it in the Hamilton Beach home baker. So what do you think, Ernie?
Good.
What?
Good.
Good? So, well, go wash your He's got frosting all over his fingers. So, there you go, y'all. That's a swirl cake made in a Hamilton Beach home baker bread machine. And it's Father's Day. So, happy Father's Day too, y'all. That's his dessert. Watch the other video that shows what he had for supper. Bye.